Hey y'all, good morning. Happy Friday. Another Friday that we have made it to. So happy Friday. Good morning. And I know I'm driving. Just chill. Just relax. Don't come for me. I'm about 2 minutes away from a job. So just but I wanted to get on here. I wanted to share because I do have a full day. And so I did not want to begin my day and then I forget or don't have time to come and share this video with you all. So listen, God had shared with me that the obedience in this season is so important. Your obedience, our obedience in this season is so vital. It is so vital. So maybe sometime last month, right? I remember when this happened. Sometime last month, I was stepping out my car, and I think I was going to Kroger's, right? So I was going to Kroger's. On the ground was a scratch-off lottery ticket, okay? And so I felt this urge to pick it up, to look at it, and to pick it up. And of course, I'm like, Crystal, you will not. Number one, that's embarrassing. You look real desperate picking up a scratched off lottery ticket, right? And so yes, I had all those thoughts. So I didn't do it. I didn't pick it up, right? I don't know if it was a winner, y'all. I don't know what that was about. I have no idea. Well, I do have an idea now. Hindsight, I know what God was trying to show me. So, and just chill. Some of you religious people that saying God and lottery in the same sentence, God forbid. Just chill and just follow me with this and hear me with your spiritual ears, okay? So anyway, I did not pick it up, right? I did not pick it up. I kept it moving. I kept walking. And so so this was probably about a month ago when that incident happened, okay? And so maybe a few weeks ago, so maybe almost 2 months ago now, because a few weeks ago I'm at work and that whole incident replayed itself in my mind again. And I said, okay, God, what is that about? You bringing it back to me. What is that about? What happened? What did I just miss? That's what I'm asking God. What is that about? And so God was showing me that your obedience in this season, God was showing me okay. Let me slow down. And Holy Spirit, help me to deliver it the way you're giving it to me. The way it was given to me, help me to deliver it. So God was showing me that the passing over of the lottery ticket, right? I don't know what it was. I have no idea. But maybe it was the answer to something I prayed about, right? So God was letting me know your obedience is so vital. It is so vital. You missing the opportunity or missing the blessing or missing the provision can be as easily as stepping over something that doesn't make sense. I really hope you caught it. You missing your blessing, your opportunity, your provision can be as easy as stepping over something that doesn't make sense. So when God gave me that, I'm like, so Lord, did I miss it? Like what? How much was on the ticket? And did I miss it? So God, chill, daughter. You didn't miss it. But I needed to show you that. You didn't miss it. I just needed to show you how easily it is to step over or to miss your blessing, to miss my provision because you don't understand it. So obedience in this season is vital. I need for you to stay before God in this season. If you pray once a day, I need you to amp it up to 2 or 3. If you pray already 2 or 3 times a day, I need you to amp that up to 3 or 4. Okay? Seek God. Stay before Him, because you missing the opportunity, you missing the blessing, you missing the God's provision. It can be easily missed if you're not walking in obedience, and if you're not staying before His face to understand what the instructions are. That's how easily it can be to miss. All right. And so if there's someone out there saying, God would never tell you to do something that is presumably, I guess, against Him. Okay. Go read the book of Hosea. Hosea and Gomer. You all know the story. If you don't, go and read the story of Hosea and Gomer. Hosea was a prophet. He was an old prophet in the Old Testament, right? He was a prophet. So he heard from God. Okay, I'm here. I'm at my job. I'm at a park. So Hosea was a prophet. He was used by God. And God told him to go marry a prostitute. I am not lying. Go read the book of Hosea. It's a beautiful story, actually. It's a beautiful story. It's a beautiful love story. It's a beautiful story of redemption, of unconditional love, of forgiveness, of grace. So it's a beautiful story. But, okay, so God told Hosea to go marry a prostitute. Her name was Gomer, and he did so. He did so. And so in doing that, so what God was doing was using his life as a parable. God was using Hosea and Gomer's life as a parable. And in this parable, Hosea represented God. Gomer represented us with our unfaithful selves. Okay? And so God wanted to show the people, like this description. He wanted to have this physical parable of how their relationship is and his love for them and their actions. The unfaithfulness, right? Because Gomer, she could not be faithful, y'all. She could not be faithful. She constantly left poor Hosea and went to find, her trick daddy, sugar daddy, whatever, right? She just was not faithful. But what did Hosea do? He went after her each time. He went after her. Is that not what God do for us? Is that not what God does for us? So anywho, religious people, you're going to miss it in this season. I'm telling you. Because you're too religious, right? And you think you know more than God. And you think that, God could never possibly do it this way. Okay, I'm going to need for you to get into your word, right? And I'm going to need for you to remove your self-righteous self out of the way and let God show you what he wants to do. Okay? So do not miss it because you think you know everything. Humble yourself because you don't. You don't, right? So anyway, I just wanted to share that with you. Our obedience in this season is vital. I need you to stay before God. I need you to be obedient to the instructions, okay? Do not be deceived in this season. Do not be deceived. There are some things that are just very obvious, right? God is not going to tell you to go kill somebody's husband so you become married to them. God is not. So I use some good godly common sense in this. All right? Some good godly common sense. It's just some things you just come on now, right? So don't play. You know. I don't know why I felt that. I just felt that someone's gonna have that. Okay, so that means I can just go take somebody's husband. I think God, you already know. Don't stop. Okay, grow up and stop. That ain't what I'm saying, and you know that. So anyway, but don't be surprised if God is telling you to go and apply for a house or go and talk to someone about an investment. You're like, Lord, I have no experience in this. Just don't be surprised, right? Don't be surprised when God is giving you instruction to say, okay, I need you to get up early this morning. I need you to go take a stroll around the block. I want to show you something. Like, don't be surprised, right? Don't be surprised if God is saying, I need you to get up at such and such time, go sit at Chick-fil-A, sit at this table, and I'm going to say something. Don't be surprised, okay? Because those instructions can be very odd, but be obedient, okay? And so if you're receiving something that is just so odd, right? Now, I'm not talking about those things that you know God is not telling you to do. You know God is not telling you to go and harm somebody, to go harm yourself, to go steal. You know God is not saying that. So I'm not talking about those things, right? But if there is an odd instruction, God is telling you to go and to get up early one morning. You usually don't get up at that time. And God is saying, I want you to do a couple laps around your house. If you don't understand that, because it is odd, it is out of the ordinary, pray. When you get the instructions, it's okay for you to pray. It's okay for you to go to God and get a confirmation. It's okay. It's okay to make sure you are in line and you're not being tricked. It is okay to do that. Okay, so if you're getting this instructions, like, okay, God, that's kind of out of the ordinary for me. Father, please, I want to make sure I am being obedient. I want to make sure that this is your voice that I'm listening to, that I'm hearing. Lord God, bring me confirmation. Bring peace into my spirit with this, right? It's okay for you to do that. All right, so I'm at work. I got a full day. I got to get started. So anywho, I will come back again later on because I do have Yesterday I said I'm going to do story time today, and I do have that story. Again, I'm being very careful of what I share, is because a lot of these things I haven't yet been released on to share with people. I don't know what that's about. I think it's because y'all are just judgmental. That's what I think. I think because y'all just don't, some folks are just feeling they're so holier than thou that they've been saved all their life. That is not my story, right? So I don't know. I don't know if that's what it is, but my story and my testimony, it is forthcoming. It is coming, right? I will be delivering that. I will be sharing that. But I do have story time later on today, so join me back with that. God bless. Again, my name is Crystal Battle. This is Inner Healings. My channel promotes self-care, self-love, and inner healing, right? Have a great day. I will see you later on. Bye-bye.